was it Tourette's that she had? Okay, this is me before watching The Bride with Jessie Buckley and Christian Bale, literally right here. So I think it's going to be really good. Excited to see the dance sequence that everyone is like falling in love with. So let's see. Ida or Penelope Rogers rather. It was definitely Poor Things. You know, Poor Things and The Bride, of course, the elements of infantilization of a grown woman having to relearn herself into society. But with Poor Things, she started off as an infant. The Bride, she had some recollection of being a woman, i.e., whenever she wanted to be with Frank intimately, she knew what to do. She knew what to do. It was Frank who was just like, girl, I ain't never did this before. What you doing? Get off of me. He said, and me. So it's like she didn't have to do that much in like reintegrating into, I mean, she didn't really know all the facets of how to function fully into society because she was still a freak, so to say. But it was the fact that she was so unknowing and just herself. She had no bearings of society on her, and she was literally just a free person and just living her life. And she just had a person in her corner who was going to love her regardless of who she was, whatever she had gone through. Like, she just had society hadn't gotten to her for real. She was literally just a blank slate. And with her being a blank slate and just being herself, and Frank just loving her for who she is because he just wanted companionship so bad, he also knew that he had to ultimately be her guide. He knew he had to take this woman that had no knowledge of anything. She's a wild, just a wildcat at this point with no domesticating. I think my issue with that, like him with Frank seeing that she doesn't know anything essentially, and so she's asking him questions like, "Oh, do I like this? Pretzels, do I?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's your favorite snack." And she's like, "It is? Okay." When she's trying to recollect who she was prior to being in this situation. All in all, what I appreciated the most about this film was the celebration of accepting people for who they are and loving them regardless of where they are, how they are, and just like that it's unconditional love in a sense. It's like just people loving you for who you are because they just accept you, or you're just as similar. Y'all know each other's backgrounds. You know what they came from, or you know what they're about to enter into, i.e. like when Frank, he knew what it was like to be a monster. And now you have Penelope, which is her newfound identity away from Ida. And did she have Tourette's? Was it Tourette's that she had? Between all of that, and Frank was able to just love her and just let her be free and be who she accepted her and all that she came with, because he didn't give a damn about any of that, because he just wanted that companionship, and she was there to provide that for him. The dance sequence scenes, I think, were delicious. I think the first one where she was just dancing when they first got to the first place with the other misfits, and she was just letting it all out, letting it all go. And everyone was just like in community of it and like not thinking twice about it. Like nobody was looking at her like, girl, look at this girl. Cause she fit, but she was not considering if she fit or not. All she cared about was, I'm at a dance place. I'm about to shake this tail feather, honey child. Like, it was beautiful. I loved it. It definitely had me emotional because it's like, yes, like humans are complex people. But overall, I think Maggie Gyllenhaal did a great job directing this. I definitely felt for the monsters and just them being outcast and how personified they were. It was beautiful.